Hello YouTube, this is Sean Ryu and I'm back today with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the Sawyer Mini and how you can make a $2 smart water bottle make this system work even better. Stay with me. So as I stated in my intro, I'm going to be talking about some tips on some things you can do to make the system work better. And again, it's using a smart water bottle. Thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get one that's got this cap on it. To my knowledge, this is the only size, but for $2, which you can get out of this bottle, is definitely worth it if you have one of these. So let me go over a couple of things first of all before I get started. This is a Sawyer Mini. I'm not sure if it'll work with the Sawyer Squeeze. I do have one, but I haven't tried it as far as what I'm going to talk about. Thing that you'll notice is that when you have a Sawyer Squeeze or a Mini, you'll come with one of these syringes. The reason for the syringe is so that way if this gets filled or dirty and full of debris and things like that, you can use this to back flush this out. So one of the things as an ultralight backpacker that I try and focus on is ways of reducing and shaving weight and only carrying what I really need and taking more of a minimalist approach. So the first thing that I wanted to do is tell you a way that you can get rid of this so you don't have to carry this. And it's using your 2-liter smart water bottle. So what you can actually do is you can use this water bottle to back flush, or if you have like a platypus bladder or something like that, you can take this and you can attach it to it. And what you're going to do is you're going to open the top up, and this part right here will actually fit into the tip right here. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that, and this is the part that you would actually drink from. So if you notice, you can actually go and fit this in here, and I've got a little bowl right here, so I'm going to show you how you can actually back flush this. If you hold it like this and you just hold it in the tip, you'll notice that it's back flushing. So basically what that does is it allows me to make it so that I don't have to carry this anymore, and I can just carry this top, which is going to save weight and make it so I can eliminate using that other piece. Now the other thing that I want to talk about is that as everyone knows that uses any of the Sawyer products, is that the bags really suck. In addition to that, the other problem that you run into with the Sawyer Squeeze is sometimes that the different types of bladders don't always mate up with it. So another thing that I found out is that with this smart water bottle, it will actually mate up to this, and you can use this to filter your water as well. So let me give you an example. And this is a brand new bottle too, so I had to break off the top. But you can actually screw this in. Like that. And you've got a perfect fit. You notice no leaks, and you can actually use this to also filter your water. And what you would do is just squeeze a bottle just like you would if you had a bladder or something like that, so that way you can filter it. Other positive side to this is that if you're like me and you're constantly going from water source to water source and don't want to filter a lot of water, you can just fill this up, use it as your dirty bag, and then just drink straight from here. And then the third tip is that what I used to do is I used to always take my filter off and put it in my pack somewhere. And when I stopped off at a water source or somewhere, I'd have to go looking for it. Not that it was that much of a hassle, but you know, just one more thing you'd have to do. And one of the other things that I started doing was I would just leave this on here. That way, if I want to drink from it, I can drink from it. But I just leave it on here and then keep it in my pack. So I'll give you an example. This is just one of my older packs, a ULA CDT. But what I would do is just put it in the side pocket and just keep the filter on. And you know, even if you wanted to use a little compression strap just to make sure that it sticks or was in there a little tighter. And then I just carry it around like that. That way when I got to a water source, all I'd have to do is take it out and then unscrew this, fill this up with, unscrew this, and then fill this up with water. And then I could just drink straight from here without having to fill up a bag and go from that perspective, you know, fill up a bag and then have to drink from the bag and have to filter everything out. And then, you know, the other thing is again, I don't have to look for it. And then one of the other things I talked about in one of my previous videos, and I'll just pull it out of here, is just something that I made. If you just get an old, you know, thin water bottle, you'll end up with this piece of, or what you can do is you can, let me open it up so I can show you what I'm talking about. You just get an old water bottle and just cut off, you know, maybe a quarter of it and just leave this part on and then just score the top so that way you can get rid of the rough edges. What you have is a little scoop. So if you're in areas where there's low-lying water, you can just use this to scoop up your water, fill this up or whatever bladder that you want. And that just makes it so you got another lightweight option. I've seen people that were talking about using sandwich bags and stuff like that. Don't really think I would want to go that route. This for me has worked perfect as a scoop. I've had this, I've probably been using this same one now for going on 2 years and it's worked perfect for me. So just one other thing to say. And then the other advantage to using like a Smartwater bottle versus maybe like a platypus or anything like that is that, you know, every time you buy one, you got some new water with it. And then when this thing gets bad, you can throw them out. And these are pretty easy to find all over the place. So, you know, you can also use it as a backup option. That way, in the event that you run into a problem with one of your bladders that you're carrying around, if it breaks on you, just know that you can use this to filter your water. You can use it to drink from your mini directly, and it's just another way of carrying water. So for me personally, I've kind of walked away from using the bladders as much and started using these bottles as more often. So other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to comment, or questions or comments, please feel free to comment below. As always, like, share, and subscribe. This is Sean Ryu. Thank you for watching.